Ah, I'm here! Hello, good morning. Well, it's not really morning. It's noon where I am. But it still feels kind of early. Hello, Iselin and Gator. Welcome. Yeah. Okay. It hasn't been too long since I last played this. I did play a little bit in the meantime. I didn't go forward at all. I did some cleaning up. I went back through the whole ice field and just like kind of combed it over for any items I missed. I went through that part where the cannon shoots at you just to see how much of the ice could be broken, to see how narrow and fucked up those pathways could get. I farmed out few more levels, so yep. I am level 108. I am at 40 strength. Oh, I also put away a bunch of the weapons I didn't have upgraded and probably wasn't going to use. I can always grab them again. But now I've got things that are actually upgraded, like, a lot more readily available. I did some more of the boss replays. Going at difficulty 2. And I tried out the Blade Thrower arm, Icarus. So I had the Legion calibers, so I upgraded it to rank 2. Excuse me. Hey, Outlaw Ward. And it's interesting. It has really, really good damage output, but it has, like, no impact whatsoever. So, like, the way it essentially works is you toss it out, and then if it hits a target, it spins in that place of impact for a few seconds, then comes back to you, and when it comes back, the next one is buffed. You can hold it to launch 2 blades at once. And if you can get a kind of a rhythm going of tossing out the double blades, getting them to come back, and just always keeping the damage buff active. And it does a lot of damage really fast, but it cannot cause like a knockdown, and it burns through the ammo on your Legion arm really quickly. So it's an interesting tool. It's very good for like pure damage output, not so great for like utility. Because the blade has a very limited range where it spins, and it doesn't move from that one spot. So enemies that move a lot, you can hit them with the initial blade throw, but then they will just walk out of the area, and like it'll be wasted. I am sticking with my shoot gun. Alright. Now, big thing. The first thing is we have to go into the fish house. You recall on the last episode, we got that old fisherman his beer. Oh, Prince in this. No. And he gave us the key to his house because once he had that beverage, he didn't need a house anymore. So let's check out what's in his house. Damn. My beloved Clara. The day you collapsed, coughing up blue blood still haunts my nightmare. First, I wallowed in sorrow and tried to follow you. I remembered the words you spoke to me, a shabby fisher, on the day you became my wife. Not turn your back on the sea when it beckons. I bought 3 bottles of beer to drink with you. Now only 1 remains. Remember that young brat, Manolin? Entrusted the last bottle to him. Now I head to the sea. Don't worry, my love. Come what may, I will always return to you. Aww. Seems like he may have already known that things were fucked in the village before he left. Can I get this record here? Oh, the other thing is, I know there was another song to listen to, another new record at the hotel, but in the process of just doing stuff around the hotel, like tinkering with and trying out weapons and such, that song just came on autoplay. And so I ended up listening to it off camera because it just started automatically playing while I was doing other stuff. Right, sounds like that's just gonna be looping. I may have to come back to that later. We chose not to tell the fisherman that everyone at the village was dead.
Okay, now, don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure the legendary stalker is nearby.
Huh, whatever gives you that impression, Jiminy? Is it all of these rose petals under the snow that seem to be just kind of... How many of these can I fucking turn up if I just keep making a path in the snow here? Does she just have, like, an aura of rose petals around her? Is she on some Rose of Versailles shit? I know what her favorite Uma Musume character is. I know that she's all about TM Opera O. TM Opera O. Hi, Zelkaja. Seriously, where did these rose petals come from? Did she bring these with her? Does her inventory just have like a full stack of consumables that let her just toss out rose petals? Hey, you in there, girl? Finally! Chasing you for hours!
Who are you? You look... familiar. Wait. This is... Romeo's locket.
No, don't take the mask off! Keep it on! Please keep the mask on. I don't want to see your face.
How?
I admit the little bit of blue from the
This is something
corpseification is kind of cool. But
Thanks
like,
for returning it.
stop taking masks off of
before
masked
that-
characters.
How did you find me? The tracker has always looked after others. That's the principle that guides him. Comrades would be a better term to describe us than friends. That said, he is the reason I'm listening to you now. Just don't ask me anymore. I see. The tracker. He told you about me. He never could fix that irksome quirk of his. Always wasting his time on lost causes.
Kind of weird that there's two dialogue
He
options
doesn't
that say
extend his
basically the
trust
same
easily.
thing.
His faith in your character speaks volumes. Does that mean I can trust you? Fine. I concede you are not my enemy.
We can be
If you were,
friends.
the tracker would have made sure you never reached me. The fact you're alive means he trusted your intentions when he sent you here. This photo. It's the last print left. A pity it's damaged. A memory of me with my 2 apprentices. Happier days now gone forever. I was tough on them. I was such a fool. I never appreciated how precious our time together truly was. When tragedy befell us, I couldn't face the past. But Romeo kept the locket for me. To tell you the truth, I couldn't bear it. It was just too painful to see how happy we'd been.
Oh, do you know where he is?
All this is the work of that damned Arlecchino. We have a history. When he ran rampant as a serial killer long ago, I was the one who put an end to his reign of terror. He was evil to the core. So during our battle, I did my best to destroy his body. Perhaps he holds a grudge against me over that.
Yeah, that would do it.
I had heard the ego of a murderer awakened within his ergo. But can a puppet be considered human through ego alone? I don't even know if a puppet is capable of holding a grudge like a human. But since he dragged Romeo into this, I will not let it stand. Do you truly mean that? You'll be putting your life on the line.
Yeah, I've been looking for an
Like to
excuse to
say
kill
I don't need your
Arlecchino
or
plenty.
anyone's help. But the last time I fought Arlecchino, I just barely managed to get the upper hand. And that was when I was healthy. There's no guarantee I'll win this time. With Romeo's life at stake, I accept your help. From one stalker to another, I, Leia Florence, ask you to fight with me.
Well, I guess I can update my stream title now. We don't need to know where the hell is Florence. We have finally found Florence. We know where she is. She's in this little shack.
Arlecchino left me an invitation to meet. To think he was under my nose the entire time. I searched everywhere for him. Insanity. No time for regrets. Romeo is at the Rose Estate. Along with that damned puppet. We must find a way into the Rose Estate. Despite outward appearances, its defenses are formidable. And the bigger problem is, I've lost my key. So, you and I will have to work something out when we reach the gates. The key? What? How?
Found
You
it.
must be part crow. You certainly hoard everything you come across. This is the key I lost a while ago.
Oh, you know how it is.
Well,
Pickle pea, pumperum,
This
smooth
will
and
make it
silky
much
stones.
easier to get inside. The entrance to the Rose Estate is
Warm
further
and
up
soft.
the mountain path.
I'm
Head out once
acquainted
you're
with
ready.
quite a few crows.
I'll wait for you outside.
Defaced poster featuring an image of a missing person. Holes have been torn out where Romeo's eyes should be. On one part of the poster, a map showing a path leading to the Rose Estate is drawn in red ink. Leia's will.
Romeo, this is likely my final message to you. I am off to battle Arlecchino to save you. I'll do whatever it takes. Your survival is all that matters. Nothing else comes close, not even my life. There was nothing admirable about my life. But I did what I could. In the only way I knew how.
I mean, that's all everyone can.
I know Carlo's death scarred us all. I know it changed everything. But we endured. There was always hope. And it was because of you. Without you by my side, I would have been lost long ago.
Come on, we need to follow her.
Oh! Hey, so where... Florence, where'd those rose petals come from? I really have a question about the rose petals, girl. You can put the mask back on. There's really no problem. You don't have to have. You're really not gonna put the mask back on? Would it help if I put a mask on? We can be mask buddies. Do you have a preference? Should I choose? I could change my outfit to complement yours if that'll encourage you to put the mask on. This is interesting. Damn. Fucked up dogs. Luckily, I have a friend.
Can you still fight? Then prepare yourself.
Whoa!
Can you still fight? Then prepare yourself. It's this way. Quickly.
Hold on, girl. There's items to be found. Shepherd's ale. Huh. That's about... Wait, Shepherd? That looks like something thrown. Yeah! Increased damage of throwing objects! Not even a sharp spear or keen blade could fell the giant. What killed him was a pebble flung by the hand of a young shepherd. I was right. I saw the name Shepherd's Amulet, and when I saw that symbol just in the little pickup, it looked like something, a rock being thrown. I'm like, is this going to be about like David and Goliath and boost throwing objects? And I was right.
You must have had a good teacher.
Girl, you are running into danger in a way that is not very smart. You're lucky I'm here with my big strong shotgun.
Your stance, the way you move, it's oddly familiar.
Don't worry about it, girl.
You have some skills, I must admit.
This is a very cool little section here. Team battle, like extended like co-op sequence. Whoa!
I will light the way.
Ooh, okay.
Some legendary stalker.
You got some crazy AoE on you, girl.
Take a breath, I've got this. Let's push forward.
Alright, so she's got some kind of, what is it? What is the thing that, Millennia does? Some waterfowl dance. She did, like, a big flash step into a huge AoE surrounded by rose petals. Girl! What have I said about running into situations? This is far too many FromSoft dogs.
Let's go. We don't have much time. Have we met before by some chance?
I don't know. Have we? I don't remember anything about
Nothing will stop us.
before becoming a puppet, so...
This is the end. Die!
She do just be, materializing rose petals. How did this fucking baboon get out here? We are so far from the zoo at this point.
Hold their attention.
So that, that 2-meter, that 2-bar install that enhances the gunshots,
Keep moving.
it's a
We just need to
really
cross this
big
bridge.
damage buff. Right, time to get jumped by Cleric Beast on this bridge.
Let's make this quick. This is the end. Die!
Oh, that's you. Alright, there's a big Narsty at the end of this bridge. Oh, I fought one of those.
Out of This is nothing. Nothing at all.
Solutionists end. Increase Fable charge amount and Fable Arts damage when pulse cells are discharged. Revive by any means necessary. First rule of the sweepers who
Why have you
survived
stopped?
the alleyways of
Keep
Trump.
moving.
So you get more super when you're out of heals. That's actually pretty slick.
I cannot lose Romeo. I have to save him. I must. I will. Damn this snow. We must hurry.
Right, but just don't run into a room of 10 FromSoft dogs, okay?
Look, the Rose Estate. Keep moving. Let's put an end to this. Here, I have the key.
Nice. Oh, that's right, I got you.
We made it, but I may have pushed myself too hard. You go ahead. Check out the situation. I'll follow soon. I just need to take something for the pain.
Alright, so I'm guessing that the Rose Estate is gonna be the final area of the DLC. Just a sneaking suspicion. She can do judgment cuts when she's dying of petrification. She must have been nuts when she was healthy. Yeah? As is the case with badass FromSoft characters. The fact that she says that, like, she only barely managed to defeat Arlecchino at that time, when she was in her prime, is like, what the fuck was Arlecchino doing?
Wait. Could this be the Monad Charity House tragedy? But that was the petrification disease, wasn't it? This is just a massacre.
Okay, so is that how things are playing out? Okay, so the Monad Charity House is the orphanage where Romeo and Carlo grew up. And it's well, I think it's where Romeo grew up, and I can't remember if Carlo was adopted or what the case was. I know that Carlo also spent a lot of time here. And this is presumably how they met Leia. And became stalkers. And then we knew that bad things happened to the Monad Charity House. And Jiminy is saying that it was reported as being just petrification disease broke out. Yeah, Carlo was growing up here because Geppetto was a horrible absent father. But is the reality of it that Arlecchino just came in and killed everyone? Arms should not be that long.
Not you. Not like this. This wasn't supposed to happen. Romeo. Why does this keep happening? Is it me? Is it my fault? Romeo. You never should have had suffer this. Not you.
Eyes on the portraits all stabbed out. Master Leia, by the time you read this, I will be at the zoo taking care of the matters I recently informed you about. Please don't be concerned that I'm acting on my own. A child. I hope instead you'll focus on getting some rest. Your health won't improve without it. I'll bring you some fine coffee that suits your taste when I return. Faithful apprentice, Romeo. Blood-spattered photo. Photograph of a young man whose blonde hair is streaked with blood. Face is not visible. Well, that sure looks like a final boss.
No. It's okay. You'll be okay. No.
You know, I don't think that these are actually Romeo's arms. Or they could be his arms, but I think he's still alive. If I know Arlecchino, and I'd like to think that I do, he's keeping Romeo alive so that he can kill him in front of Leia. Just like how he killed Vanini's parents in front of him.
This is horrific. To see the arms of her apprentice like that. Do you think she'll be okay? I mean, that would destroy anyone, regardless of their resolve. The only way we can help her is to find Romeo.
See, the thing I'm curious about with Arlecchino is, generally speaking, with Ergo being what is left of, like, a person's memories and things like that, that being what allows the puppets to gain sapience, did he just get, like, some psycho serial killer juice kind of mixed into his battery when he was manufactured, and that's what made him go nuts? Or did he just decide, yo, I'm gonna go super psycho murder crazy of his own accord? Is that just his idea of having a good time? The Rose Estate, Cradle of Truth. On the potential of the murder puppet. The Most Honorable Sir Simon. The second experiment involving Puppet A is complete, and although rigorous testing must still be conducted, so far we have avoided any major conflicts or issues. As expected, this puppet is a small, even insignificant thing, but it is self-aware. In fact, it believes itself to be human. We will continue to observe the subject in hopes it is able to master the appearance, if not the truth, of human thoughts and behavior. We believe it could be quite useful to you in the future, Sir Simon. When we procured the puppet, it was so severely damaged it required a full set of new limbs. Because it was so thoroughly destroyed, I had doubts about whether we could recover it to an operable state. The repairs took longer than expected. We ask for your patience and understanding regarding this. Respectfully, Sergio, Puppet Manager. Okay, yeah, so the alchemists found... Simon and the alchemists found what was left of Arlecchino and straight up just hired a guy to fix it. Damn, it's, looking rough in here, huh, folks? Are we all just having a time of it? Like, hey man, are you... Oh, sorry. I did not expect that to break so easily. Just touched it. This is very unsettling. The fact that we've got all these carcasses that are targetable, but, like, aren't reacting. Petition to the Order. To the esteemed and honorable Sir Valentinus. Firstly, while I understand your appreciation of Simon's talent, you must understand how malicious the man has become. I have confirmed he actually procured a puppet driven by the ergo of a deranged killer, a heinous thing, tainted with blood, and as dark as the abyss is deep, simply so he could study it. I have heard it said that if you gaze for too long into the abyss, the gaze also gazes into you. Yet the abyss, we are told, is the way we must go if we are to emerge into the light. But what light is to be gained from embracing the mad ergo of a remorseless killer? Please, before it is too late, you must take action. Sanction this guy! Sanction this motherfucker! Your faithful aide, Arden. Okay, so even within the alchemist, like, order itself, people were like, yo, this Simon guy is bad news, we gotta get rid of him. Just straight up, not even the other alchemists liked this guy. He just kind of took over. Hostile takeover by Mr. Simon Dipshit. Alright. What's gonna bust through the windows and attack me? Resident Evil dog style. Eventually, one of these is gonna get up and attack me. Like, the fact that none of them are reacting to me walking past is specifically to make me lower my guard so that one can jump me. Or I will, like, pick up an item or interact with something, and that will just make all of them go nuts. Here's a new one. Haven't seen this style before. Leia, I'm just gonna go ahead and say that your dad really should have stepped up and dealt with Simon sooner rather than later. During the warmth of giving, of philanthropy. Picture on the wall. Yeah, I was looking at these pictures on the wall. Yeah, this one here, the bottom middle, the hair does look a little bit like Carla, but I don't think it's him. We're all invited to the Evening of Philanthropy being held at the Monad Charity House. Spring celebration photo 18 something. May your future days be naught but happiness. Oh, she's gone. But where has she gone? A family's happy memory. My family. They're everything. In honor of Carlo's upcoming coming-of-age party, Leia, Carlo, and Romeo. Sophia's diary! This petrification disease has everyone frozen with fear. Frozen except for the trembling. Father ordered the quarantine measures the first sign of trouble, and Antonia's music has helped calm and comfort those desperate people, many children who fled here. The quarantine works. This winter will pass with no further trouble. But nothing could prepare us for the pain of losing someone so precious. We're still recovering. Especially Romeo and her. I pray for the safety of those still outside. Simon asked to meet at the harbor, but I declined. Far too early for the next food shipments. What could he want?
Wait, this must be Sophia's room. So, she was here when all this happened.
Yeah, no, I'm putting this all on Valentinus. He should have fucking dealt with Simon a lot faster. Like, come on, man. This Simon was so fucking evil, and it got to the point where you let him, like, get a hold of Arlecchino, fix him up, and then turn him loose so that he could, like, invade your home, murder your family, and like, another letter from an old friend, undelivered. The first part of the letter is missing. I know you're angry about what you've read. I'm sorry for my rudeness, Antonia. That is what Grandmaster Geppetto, the head of the workshop, would have sent you. This is different. This letter's from your old friend Giuseppe. Antonia, ever since that day, I can't recognize the world. I was intolerant. An ambitious man who came to believe his own genius reputation, only focused on one thing, reaching the pinnacle of his feat. When I learned of Vanini's brilliant work, I didn't want to acknowledge him. How dare he try to outdo me? I was vain. only satisfied when the world's praise and attention were all mine. My world was a gilded treasure chest that remained utterly empty. Camille taught me there was still hope. Worlds even an empty man could still live for. That's the trouble with finding heaven. Losing it is more terrible for having known it in the first place. I'm not the man I was before Camille, but I'm no longer the man I was when she was still here. I needed her eyes to see the world without pain, her soul to learn how to love it. No matter how hard I try to remember now, it all slips through my fingers. My world has lost all color. I think I understand to my very bones the old saying, hell is the pain of remembering loss. So I am an empty man again, Antonia. Even now, Giuseppe Geppetto is no different than a puppet's hollow shell. I have one last worry. The child. I have decided to let him try to live in Camille's world. That meant a world without me. Thanks to you and the Monad Charity House, the child grew up happily. I think. I am grateful. Leaving the child was selfish, I can't deny it. Leaving him to grow up without parents was unforgivable. And yet I still believe it was the right path. Instead of growing up in a world of ash and ruin, Carlo had you. I hope someday you can forgive this old fool, Antonia. Your friend, Steppy. Wow, you really suck, Geppetto. You practically disown your son, deciding that he's better off without you. But then when he dies, you insert yourself and fuck up like all the people he cared about and resurrect him. Uh-oh. That's a puppet filled with carcass goo. Aid puppet. Whoa, hey. Ow. Ooh, right. Oh man, there was still dinner on the table. Oh, and we were having breakfast for dinner. Look at that, a single sunny side up egg on that plate. Right. Like we're going down into the cellar. Is there a way I could go that the guy busted out of, or was it just that door? It was just that door. Busted out through. Although I admit, it is very gratifying to, like, get this far into the game and find out, oh no, everyone knew Simon was evil. everyone knew that Simon was completely full of shit, and there were people, like, trying to stop him the entire time, except for the most important person, who just wrote it off. You, get away. Get away. Next. More years of service and dedication. That's the Rose Estate. Frenzied Amulet. That did. Hey! Restores health after doing a fatal attack. Combat fuels the frenzy, staining the eyes with blood. A warrior lost in the heat of battle will forget even the most agonizing of. What's making sloppy noises? What activated as I went down this staircase? Where'd you come from? Right, gotta watch the ceilings. Got creepy grabbers on the ceiling. That's the thing, people never look up. That's how the cave leeches get you. You. Blimey. Yeah, hold on, let me... Not sure if turning on the lantern will, like, help all that much. It's a pretty weak lantern, but I guess it wouldn't hurt. Where is it? I guess that's a bit... that is helpful. Edict. Purification for the great truth. We will purify these heresies for the great truth, for Lord Valentinus will not. He is a feeble turncoat. He has halted research into ascension and abandoned the path of truth. Excuse me. He has dared place the Great One's physical form into the hands of heretics and unbelievers. These heresies cannot stand. As the inheritors of the sacred truth, must take control. Who are commanded to cleanse the remnants of heresy from the Rose Estate. Purify the site. All others will continue on the pilgrimage for truth, guided by noble Sir Pistris. Awaken, evolve, and ascend. Purify the Rose Estate and the cathedral with divine elixir. Alright, so I guess more than Simon, it was Pistris or Pistris or however it's pronounced that was, because he was like the one leading I recall, like, Pistris was the one that was, like, had the lead before, what's his name? Simon did. It's like after Pistris or Pistris or Pièce de Resistance, kicked it, that's when Simon really kind of took over. Letter to Valentina. Letter folded with great care, written in steady, neat handwriting. Dear Valentinus, I hope this letter finds you well. I wish to apologize for the manner in which I abandoned my duty, bordered on betrayal. I love this family, but walking the Monad path proved too painful. I lived in constant fear of being dragged down into the darkness alongside you. I could no longer endure gazing into that yawning abyss. I decided I must walk a different path. I am indebted to you for all you have done, for taking me in and raising me, and for the great authority you placed in my hand with the Rose Sword. I intend to use the power of this sword you have gifted to me to fight for something righteous. Oh, Father. It embarrasses me even now, but I truly wish to call you that at least once in my life. Feelings inside me as I watch my apprentices grow makes me wonder if you felt the same way gazing at me. Your grateful daughter, Leia Florence. Wow, there's a...
Valentinus in his wife's chambers, if I had to guess. So many bloodstains. I don't think they made it out of here alive. Even a former leader of the Order was helpless when death came calling.
Here we live, here we remain. We are eternal. There's Valentinus, his wife, then there's Leia, and that's supposed to be... that's Sophia on the right? Well, what have we... Oh, that's the arm of God. That's the arm of God that Simon Manus used to transform into a big fucked up monster. Well, it was there. Yup. Valentinus got it from the ruins. They studied it, and then Valentinus said, I don't think we should continue this line of study. I think this is dangerous and bad news, so I'm going to keep it locked up. And I don't think this is the path of human evolution that we should be trying to push. And that, I guess that made Simon very, very angry. Great Master's letter of excommunication. To my young apprentice, I am told you have succumbed to delusion and abandoned the path of truth, Valentinus. The human heart can be pitiful, but it is resilient, and I see you are unable to discard your connections to family. But your greatest sin? Handing over the Great One's arm. You have fallen so regrettably far. I have no choice but to inform you that in the name of the Council, I declare you excommunicated. As we once shared the bond of master and apprentice, I have personally created this excommunicant's cure for you, though you may not have time to take it. I've heard my sea monster is on the move, and he is headed your way. You will not see the thread of eternity, so make your choice. To live and rot as a human, or to bloom into the next phase of evolution as your final act. Unfortunately, the question is rhetorical, for the matter is out of your hands, Valentinus. Wow, Jonjo, you're a real fucking piece of shit, aren't you? Paracelsus-ass shithead. Now, before I go further in this direction, since I found another Stargazer, I did see, like, an enemy that I turned my back on. Because I was like, I don't know, I couldn't tell which way was forward. This seems like it's pretty forward. Let's go back and fight that big puppet in the basement. Accusation against Simon. Sir Valentinus, with the utmost sincerity and all due respect, this will be the 9th indictment. I write to you now not as Lucas, senior counselor, but as Luca, your protege. As I've said, I strive to live by your guidance and lessons. You know this, I'm sure of it, so it's with that same sincerity and respect that I will continue to indict Simon. An assembly must be called regarding all this immediately. Not only is he using Ergo for personal gain, he is carelessly exploiting it. He's even gathering followers and convincing them that he will lead them to ascension, to godhood. He is making no effort to hide his true intentions. But it's not too late. Please, all in assembly, I will prove everything. Senior Counselor Luca. Wow, yeah, no, Valentinus, you really, really needed to do something about Simon a lot earlier. Because I keep finding, like, notes that are to the effect of, like, hey, Valentinus, Simon is bad news. He wants to do some Resident Evil shit and kill your whole family. You should probably stop him. I found his manifesto where he says, my name is Simon Manus, and I want to kill Valentinus and his whole family. I think you should, like, maybe stop him or do something. Valentinus is just like, what are you gonna do? You could do a lot, I think. Hmm. I put just a couple more. I want a little bit more stuff. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 normal swing. Because I'm doing a lot more, like, heavy charge attacks. Get that shit out of here. Okay, that's a drop, so no going back after that. I must jump down into the nasty zone. Well, and these human evolutionist types, I've never understood. And it's especially relevant because, if you follow me on Tumblr, you may have seen, I've started playing FF14 again. I was specifically waiting for the new, like, relic quest line, the new relic weapon, and the new field operation, Occult Crescent. That's what I was waiting for. Because I was kind of bored after the latest patch and didn't feel like just grinding the same raid over and over again. So I took a break and waited till there was, like, something interesting that actually got my attention. Well, that's happened now. Now there's something that has my attention and I'm interested in again. But the point is that I'm now doing, like, the MSQ again. And wouldn't you know it, there's an evil human evolutionist guy that wants to help humanity ascend past their limitations and eliminate death once and for all in a way that involves, like, horrible consequences for literally everyone. And it kind of makes one wonder, how do we keep getting into these situations? Why is this such a sticking point for y'all that you just keep wanting to, you know, ruin everyone's lives? Oh, goody. A treasure. Courage, eh? Oh! All cells recharge faster when you're completely out. Read in a moment of crisis. Not today! You let people misinterpret what evolution means. Yeah, seems like it. Hey, so what's the point of these tiny rooms hidden behind bookcases with no obvious way to get out if you're in them when they close? Those seem dangerous. I don't think those are OSHA compliant. Any more little horsies? Does not seem to be any more little horsey doodads to move bookshelf. There is a jumping puzzle. I just... How do you actually think eugenics is gonna, like, pan out, like, once you're capable of any kind of intelligent reasoning? Like I can say that, like, when I was, like, 12 or something, like, and I was stupid, I was like, wait, if we want bad things to not happen, shouldn't just everyone who has those things just not have kids, and wouldn't that make the bad things go away? Because, like, that's how a stupid child would think. Upon learning the most basic and uninformed amount of, like, genetic inheritance. And then you learn literally anything else about how genetics work, and it's like, oh, that just doesn't work. That just doesn't work. That's not how things work. Because genetic variation just happens, whether you want it to or not. And, like, ethically, you can't just stop people from living just because they have, like, because of a quirk in their genetic code. Celebration of the generous Lady Sersani and our other honorable sponsors. I don't think I can jump from there. Yeah, that's too far to jump. Must be another way over there. It always reminds me of, there was this fucking one thing about, a comic, a Metal Gear comic, where the artist of the comic captioned it as, Metal Gear is a game series about people who don't know anything about how genetics work, making serious world-altering decisions based on their understanding of genetics. Big horsey. Aha! Now I can get across. Is that always there? Right, now... I did it. It's another consumable I'll never use. Yeah, no, he has no idea how genetics work. He thinks that dominant genes means better genes. Like, that's just factually incorrect. The other funny part is he does have the dominant genes. Big Boss dyes his hair, if I remember correctly. And I'm pretty sure Snake also dyes his hair. I think that all three of them are like naturally blonde, but like Big Boss and Snake both happen to dye their hair the same way. So Liquid is fucking freaking out because like, oh, I don't have the right hair color. Oh, I have the wrong genes. It's just like, no, man, your dad just dyed his hair and you've never seen a picture of him without it. You fucking idiot. Oh, hello, big feller. It was something like that. I don't remember. It's been a while since I was up to date on like all the exact specifics of Metal Gears. I only remember like the broad strokes. Ow. Rose Garden. Oh. A key obtained within the Rose Estate. It unlocks the door to the Rose Garden entrance. Of all the gardens in Cross, Lazy Isabel's Rose Garden is said to be the most beautiful. Having lost their caretaker, the roses now gleam crimson. An ill-timed vision of bloom amidst the backdrop of white snow. Are the roses not supposed to be red? Huh. Oh, that's an interest. This is the room I started in. This is the very first room. But it's just after dropping down from this other ledge that activates the trigger for that enemy to break through the wall. Huh, that's a fun way to do a shortcut. Yeah, I didn't pick up a key, I just hit, like, the specific trigger for making that door break. Oh, excuse me. Someone's fighting. Oh, the last battle, just like that! The end of this overture is approaching. Revisit the unfinished stories from your journey. Unspoken words and unfulfilled promises may all disappear when the overture ends. Really? Just like that? Already? I mean, thanks for telling me, but that feels kind of abrupt. Did I get everything? Let's see. So I checked earlier and she wasn't there, but I'll check again. Because the tree of friendship is right here. This is the tree from the picture. And I've tried emoting at it. There's no new NPCs nearby. I've tried emoting at the tree, but I otherwise have not found her. This definitely feels... Oh yeah, I met her at the lighthouse. And she told me, hey, I can't get to the Rose Estate. Let's try meeting somewhere else, where it's nicer. And she gave me the picture of the tree outside Krot City Hall. So I came here, and, but she's not here yet, so... I think I've done everything I need to do. I can't think of any, like, loose ends that I haven't dealt with. I've got some quartz to spend, so I can get some upgrades before we commit. I mean, I guess I could tell the tracker that I found.
I intend to
found
fight.
Leia.
I believe we both. It is time for us. For now, I intend to fight to whatever end. I believe we both fight to protect someone dear to us. It is time for us to go our separate ways. I'm unsure. Leia, I have no idea.
Okay, he's got nothing new to say, and he's saying, yep. How about you, man?
Well met,
Right, I've got 4 ancient discs. There's let's see. Okay, well, I guess I'll get these cosmetics. And I guess I'll grab a pair of Legion calibers so I can upgrade the Icarus. Alright, that's 4 fully upgraded Legion arms. Okay. Right, so Fable Arts are improved. What else? Better Legion attacks. Better Fable Arts. Okay, so there's a total of 5. Total of 9, total of 9, quartz in the DLC, because I got 4 for the extra upgrade here for the Phase 5 for the second slot. And then I've got 3 spent in the extra enhancement. Got 2 more. Let's see. Reduce durability consumption. The weapon takes longer for weapons to break, I think is a really good one. Especially now that I'm using Pale Knight. And I think Perfect Guard Destruction would be a fun one. But as much as I love breaking enemy weapons, it's been pretty hit or miss. Making enemies stagger for longer, making charge attacks inflict more stagger seems like it would be really strong. Now that I'm using Pale Knight and how many charge attacks I'm doing with it. Improved fatal attacks is just, more damage. I think improving enhanced charge attack stack. Way to go.
Close your eyes, come to me, feel alright, just dance with me all through the night. Turn it
I did all the, I found all the clues with the tracker. I got Klaus's bag. I got a beer for the fisherman. I got the bell collar for the kitty.
just want you step with me, dance with me, here with me, feel alright. I feel good on you, alright.
Huh, kind of superhero-y, that mask. A lot more form-fitting than I thought. I don't think it works for you. I'm sorry, Pinocchio, you're too pretty for that to work on you. Put the glasses back on.
Come to me, feel alright. Just dance with me all through the night. Turn it out.
Kitty.
Close to you, I feel good. 'Cause
We must pet Cat to strengthen us before we go into the final battle.
feel alright. I feel good. Just walk your step with me, dance with me, here with me, feel alright. I feel good on you, alright.
I sold all the the rare treasures to the appropriate merchants. I opened all of the Black Rabbit doors and ruffled through their pockets to get their secret items. I think I planted the golden seed. I did Rozora's quest line as much as I could up to this point. I think I've got everything. So I guess it's time for the finale. I'm just gonna turn on this grindstone, because if I'm gonna... I have a guess. I'm gonna be fighting Arlecchino, and if he's as tough in his prime as Leia describes him, then I have a feeling I'm gonna have to be doing a lot of perfect blocking.
Where's the legend I faced before?
puppet!
Oh, no. I must ask. Did you actually believe you could save your beloved apprentice? And who might you be? Oh, how sweet! Now our guest of honor, Leia Florence Monad, takes the stage one more time.
Oh, this is just phase 1. He's dying way, way too fast.
I will tear off your damn head and rip out your head! That is, if your soul is even in there!
My soul. My soul is here, my soul is there. My art is my soul, and it is everywhere.
I swore I would never be late again!
Ouch!
I won't lose anyone else! Not Romeo! No, not anyone!
Yeah, no, alright. That's phase 1.
This is exactly what I've been waiting for! This!
Oh, he's getting so hot!
The alchemists offered me nothing but boredom. But you two, you'll offer me something greater, won't you? Go on and show me! Share your pain! Show me your truest fears!
As you wish. I will carve dread into your eyes that will haunt you forever!
Got you! How stubborn and foolish! How very human of you!
Okay, he's doing some Lady Maria shit. You may be strong, Arlecchino, but you're no match for my gun! Oh, alright, he's got Stinger. Damn, that opening, though! Yeah, that's a cool-ass fucking look. Alright. Since Leia is joining us for this fight, let's help her out. If I don't. Okay, so she wasn't taking a whole lot of damage there. So that wasn't really the issue. Like, Arlecchino does not have a whole lot of health. The cube. Okay, so what do we got? Temporarily restore ally health, so we can give her health regen. We can cause explosions whenever she gets hit. We can improve her ability to break weapons. That's pretty. We can give her. We can give her an instance of guts. We can let her withstand a fatal. We can give her a magic pixel. We can give her an element, or we can allow her to taunt. Now, there's also some things that I can do to buff myself. So I can get faster arm regen, or stamina, more max HP. We'll just have the stone. Too angry to die. Huh. If that's the case, then maybe he is a puppet, so I think she's basically immortal during the fight. You just have to pick her up. Okay, that's good to know. If that is the case, then let's give her some lightning.
This technique! How I missed them! Time to exit my stage!
Alright. He's not super... He doesn't have a lot of health, but he's just so fucking aggressive. Hum. Oh, I don't, I only had the one electric grindstone. Whoopsies! Or, not grindstone, wishstone. I think if I can get him into phase 2... If I can get him into phase 2... and pop this... I think that'll be the fight. I think that's all I'll need.
Oh, how sweet! Now our guest of honor, Leia Florence Monan, takes the stage one more time.
I will tear up your damn head and rip out your asshole! That is...
Time to exit my stage.
Yeah, no, that last, that combo string with the, what do you call it? The unblockable at the end. That one's tricky, because if I don't perfect block enough of the hits, then my health will be low, and then if I'm worried about choking on that final hit. If I could find a moment to heal in between there.
Oh, how sweet! Now our guest of honor, Leia Florence Monan, takes the stage one more time.
my
Exit
god.
my stage.
Yeah, like, I'm just it's really hard to find an opening to heal, because he's so fast. Although, I have to admit, seeing him now when he's got all his limbs, I understand that the alchemists, like, repaired him and all, but, like, what was their plan? What was their plan with this dude? Like, did they just set him loose at the Monad House to kill everyone? Was that, like, why they gave him all these? Or, like... But, like, even beyond, like, the replacing his limbs, did he always look like that? What was his function as a puppet before he went all murder
Oh,
tap?
how sweet! Now our guest of honor, Leia Florence Monan, takes the stage one more time. I will cut you into cordwood. There it is. This precision, this technique. How I missed them.
Well, yeah, that is true. He did break out.
I swore I would never be late again. I won't lose anyone else. Not Romeo. No, not anyone.
Go on and show me. Share your pain. Show me your truest fears.
As you wish. I will carve dread into your eyes that will haunt you forever.
How stubborn and foolish. How very human of you.
Like, this is, like... Like, at this point, like, I don't... It's hard to imagine anyone who would willingly build a puppet like this. This just kind of seems like he's got the Satsui no Hana.
Whiff of them from the boy over there, but you are a beast of emotions.
Oh, I'm dead. That's a grab. I was so focused on trying to get my item out, I could not tell what the fuck he was doing. And then all of a sudden, I'm getting grabbed. I'm aware what the break status does. Thank you.
How sweet! Now our guest of honor, Leia Florence Monan, takes the stage one more time. Oh, never fades. Humans are just so breakable. But even the legendary stalker hears the Reaper.
Oh, an oath to come. I swore I would never be late again. I won't lose anyone else. Not Romeo. No, not anyone.
Go on and show me. Share your pain.
As you wish. I will carve dread into your eyes that will haunt you forever!
Oh, stubborn and foolish. How very human of you.
Here we go. Darn. My signature move was less effective than I was hoping.
Nervous? I thought your goal was to make me despair!
Stubborn and foolish. How very human of you. You stay down this time.
Got her up.
Not even close!
No, I confess I'm going pretty bored. I see it in you, you know.
Oh, you come on, man! You can't do this to me a second time!
Time to exit.
Oh, that's such shit! That doesn't feel fucking fair. That he's at, like, fucking his last hit and he just does the untargetable thing again? Come on, man. Get real. I know I can do, like, really good damage with the fatal, with the Fable move on my Gunblade, but it just, because I've seen it deal, like, 5k before, and it's just, like, it didn't do that much to this guy. I'm like, oh, well, I was really hoping for a big finisher there.
Not very legendary, dear stalker.
To Carlo. I swore I would never be late again. I won't lose anyone else! Not Romeo! No, not anyone!
Nice.
Go on then, show me. Share your pain. Show me your truest fears.
As you wish. I will carve dread into your eyes that will haunt you forever!
Oh, stubborn and foolish. How very human of you.
That's the case. Time to take what I can get. Yeah. attack!
Kill you if it's the last thing I do! Right here! Right now!
Yeah, that fucking goes hard. I need to use that for stone. Well. Okay, so it seems like he's scripted to do this multiple times. Well, I'm glad I have a second use of my perfection grindstone. If he's straight up gonna do this shit twice for fight. This is basically what General Grievous is supposed to be. Oh! Now, Arlecchino, how in the fuck do you go from that to somewhere in the Alchemist Tower? Oh, poor Romeo. Well, you got cool robot hands. I got it. You know, honestly, Romeo, the robot hands is a cool way to go.
Thank you. It's yours now. All this time, I wondered why you look so familiar. Now I know.
Reach the ending. The roses. Oh, and now are we gonna see stills of, like, what things were supposed to be like when it was completely fucked? That was Parade Master, like, doing his job at the carnival. There's Vanini showing off the puppet of the future. Ah, there's Eugenie with her brother's sword. Yeah, and then nothing bad happened in Krat again. Ah, there's the Black Rabbits. The fam's all together. And there's the cat growing up in the hotel, knocking things off of shelves. Hey! And there's our boy, Hugo, the treasure hunter, taking his first steps into exploring. Oh, the Watchman. The Watchman before everything went to shit. Playing with the kids. Another black rabbit. Yeah, that's Loxasia. She really didn't feature much in this one, but I guess that's when she's like just after her transformation into the complete one. Hey, there's Red Fox and the Black Cat. Going in search of a cure for Black Cat's blindness. There's yay, Eugenie in spring. I like Eugenie. She's such a. And him. That's not my man's. That is an enemy! Ah, Venini and Pulcinella. You know, Venini, if you had gone to the gym, you could have been, Oh, that's the Mad Donkey, isn't it? Back when the puppets started going crazy and he had it out for Geppetto. Venini, you could have been Batman if you hit the gym a bit more. You made all kinds of cool doohickeys. You had a cool butler. Your parents got murdered. That looks like Geppetto either arriving or leaving. Probably leaving. Because that's Antonia in the back. There's Sophia playing piano at the Rose Estate. Before, it all went terrible. You know, it just occurred to me, and there's Lady Antonia as we know her, when we met her in the hotel. Geppetto waiting for you at the bar. He's literally leaving. Got his bags packed and everything. Oh, and there's the real hound. There's the tracker saving Eugenie. Man, the Rose Estate got hit with the fucking double whammy. Because it had, not only did it have fucking the Alchemist, it had not only Arlecchino showing up to murder everyone in order to get revenge on Leia, but then the Alchemist showed up and fucking drenched the place in carcass juice to get rid of Valentinas. Oh, that's the lady from the quarantine zone. The sick lady, where she wanted to see her baby, and the best we could find was a baby doll. And there's that nun at the church who's kind of going through it after the Archbishop got turned into a monster. there's the opera lady who got poisoned. Oh, it's Mr. J! Mr. J and his puppet wife. There's Paulandina and Antonia. In loving memory of Bomb Bomb. Aww. Oh, is that the inspiration for Spring? Is the cat in this game based on someone's real cat? Aww. And then there's that fucking asshole there. Way to ruin the moment. We were all enjoying that cute cat. There's Leia, Romeo, and Carlo. Damn. Oh, fuck off, Geppetto.
I believe in you. Carry on. Don't forget, this is your story now.
Oh my god, Geppetto, you absolute piece of shit. Secret room key, leader's mask. Alright, so we got Leia's outfit and mask. Got a secret room key. And we got her sword. So after all that shit, all of that shit with Arlecchino, Geppetto just shows up and what, rips Romeo's heart out to turn him into a puppet? There are stories that, however minutely, have been altered by your actions. Seek out the tales that remain in both the forgotten time and the present. Oh! There's some more. I've also got 2 levels to spend. Okay, so first things first, let's look at the sword. Monad's Rose Sword. Alright, Blossoming. Rush forward, piercing and slashing enemies. Use an extra fable to rush forward again and continue slashing. By the name of the rose. After a brief vow, slash enemies in a wide area in front of you, and finish with a powerful attack. Yeah, that's a saber, alright. It, literally the best weapon in the game. It looks like it. It's starting with B scaling in Motivity and technique. The saber used by Leia, the legendary stalker. Although it does not possess any special abilities, its elegance befits the reputation of its owner. Tens of thousands of vows flow alongside its beautiful blade. Only the boy with the heart of Ergo will be able to hear these vows. Relatively lightweight. Doesn't have the best guard ratio. Right, now, cost. Battle apparel worn by the legendary stalker. This stalker feared a warm touch more than a cold blade. Despite her legendary skills, she walked through life alone. Accepting 2 special boys as apprentices reawakened her resolve to protect the innocent. Mask worn by the legendary stalker. She agonized over her worthiness to wear this mask. The cricket guides the way. But what if it's the one who becomes lost? Don't worry about losing your way, dear sister. The path will always appear, as long as there's somewhere to return to. All right. Well, I think this is going to be the outfit for from here on. Now let's see what we've got. What have our actions changed? Eventide Hotel Crot. Okay, so that's where we use the key. Now, we should take a look at that key. In fact. Oh? What? Twitter eye. Somewhere. Frozen time. A meticulously crafted key. It unlocks the Iron Gate in the miraculous flower garden at the Eventide Hotel. Everyone who stands alone in this world needs a place of rest. The new master of the ancient castle was especially kind to the lonely, readily offering them room. Thus the memories began. I don't even recall seeing any kind of secret locked door. Oh, that gate. I just always took that as a wall. I didn't think we were gonna open that.
The painting. This must have been Leia's room. Who knew her memories were so close?
My dearest Carlo, listening to this song always reminds me of you. Do you remember the time we all gathered to play this piece together? We were happy then. They were precious, if all too short moments of happiness. Perhaps those times were so precious because of their brevity. Why is it that We humans always look for more, when happiness is already in our grasp.
Because we're all just greedy little
I couldn't
piggies.
appreciate what we had then. But that
Never
wasn't
satisfied.
because I found you tiresome. After breaking ties with the Monad family, I was lost. I could barely take care of myself. So taking responsibility for you and Romeo, it was more than I could bear at the time. But in the end, you two saved me. You washed away all the spite and hatred in my heart. Legendary Stalker. A worthless title. That cruel end should never have been your fate. It was only when I held your pale, cold face in my hands that I understood that we should have stayed together. That I should never have left the two of you. But now you belong to the past. I shouldn't cry. It happens to us all. Eventually, I will join you there as well. No one lives forever. So in time, we will meet again. And in that moment, my wish is that I get to sit with you as the light of the sunrise washes over us, and we share a laugh together. Your teacher, Leia.
Survivor. Listen to the legend's last recording. Memory of Halcyon Days. Painting of a scene depicting a small concert is an image filled with cherished memory. Survivor, now in red. Alright, let's go say hi to our pal Klaus. Cracker. Looked like they both departed. Oh, Klaus just left his bag. Luxury bag left by Klaus. Dispenses goods when an ancient disc or rare ergo is placed inside. Well, I've got no rare ergo. And I used all the ancient discs I found. I got quartz, I got cosmetics, I got legion calibers, and I got a collar for the kitty. I don't recall that yellow case being there before. So I don't have enough upgrade materials to max out the Rose Sword. Yeah, because I used my last full moonstones to upgrade Pale Knight, but that'll be for New Game Plus. True, we can see the moveset. A nice looking sword. Ooh. Okay, unique visceral attack that's crazy as hell. And it goes hard with these spin attacks for its charged heavies. Alright, now. Okay. So that's 3 dash attacks that go through enemies and terminates in like a big burst. And then if I hold block. And that's just Judgment Cut End. Okay. Holy shit, that's crazy. Yeah, that's a weapon to end your that's a final DLC weapon, all right. Hotel Krot. Oh, I can move the painting to the present day. Oh, oh! Oh, the painting has changed! Oh, it was gray, cloudy skies. But because of the influence that we had on her, her painting is now more optimistic. Right, now it's telling me to go to Krot City Hall and find Razora. Wait, who's this? Yeah, I know where the tree is. Don't have to tell me. There she is!
You came. I knew you would. So happy to see you again. Friends always meet again. So I'll wait for you. Again at the world's end.
Oh my
Farewell.
god.
My forever friend. Who looks like my dear Carlo.
Okay, so Ward. Last piece of the drawing. You arranged and completed the drawing of a family. A child's drawing that looks very old. The back are 2 sentences, with different handwriting. Our beloved son, may your every day be as happy as this one. Aww. I see that no matter what, Geppetto is still wearing the same dog shit fit all the time. He's always wearing that fuck-ass hat and scarf with his monocle. You're a real one, Rizora. Well, I think... Yeah, it does. That is Pinocchio's big sister. Right, I think that's all there is to do. Oh, there is one more thing. I tracked him down and I found the fucker. I went back through the tower and found where he is. Man, I'm just blown away. Geppetto is a fucking all-timer of shithead. Now... I know he... Alright, so... All that he's in the tower. I just need to recall how to get to the room. I don't have time for you. Just get to... Yes, this one. Will that kill me? That will, in fact, kill me. Oh. Okay, but it's that room. I always... Like, there's so few places where you fall in this game that, like, I sometimes forget about how the level of fall damage we're dealing with. But yeah, no, okay, so... Geppetto is a piece of shit loser who only cared about his own... about whether or not people were calling him the smartest person alive. Until he met his wife. And during the brief time where he had a wife, he was happy. And he has, like, they have a son together, and he's doing fine, and then his wife dies. Understandably, that's tragic. Not many people handle the death of their spouse well, and so that's, like, okay, fair. But then he abandons his son... I forget, does this break? I don't think it breaks. I think it's the single beam. Hey, hey, fuckhead! Remember me? Darn, I don't think he talks to me anymore at this point, but, I imagine that if I have this outfit when I'm, Yeah, you know, Cesare was onto something. He was right. We should have believed in him. But yeah, so, alright. Geppetto's wife dies. Then he abandons their son to go be an angsty shitlord who is working with the alchemists. Which is already, like, all-time bad behavior. Then, like, then Arlecchino busts out. Whoops, that was the wrong... That's not where I wanted to drop that. Whatever, man. I don't even care. The alchemists get a hold of Arlecchino and repair Arlecchino for some ungodly reason. I can't believe... Well, it was Simon. It was Simon's idea, and Simon is Mr. Bad Idea. Arlecchino escapes, goes on a rampage at the Monad house. Carlo, I forget how specifically Carlo died. Like, I know he dies first, but I cannot remember what exactly killed him. Like, I'm fairly certain the alchemists were involved, and that's why Geppetto does not have any, like, fondness for them, but I can't remember if it's specified how Carlo died, like, what the circumstances were. But, thought it was petrification disease. It might be in one of the notes I've picked up. I can look at the notes. Documents. Or Itchy Tasty. Use J. Champion Victor. Walker masks. So we know that this, the cruise ship disaster, like, that's when Pinocchio's mom, when Carlo's mom died. And the alchemists covered that up. So that was when Carlo died. Oh, was there a book I missed? I've got So Said Pystris 2 and So Said Pystris. I don't have a So Said Pystris 1. I'm gonna look that up, see if I can find that real quick. Okay, so said Pystris 1, Behind the Saintess of Mercy. Oh. Can I survive this fall? Yeah. Okay. Huh. I never would have thought to look behind the statue. Fair enough. Huh. I, Adriana, reported for the brothers and sisters. Praise Pystris, the one who will swallow God. Listen, my brothers and sisters. I, Pystris, shall tell you about the world's secret. In the beginning, it was a wish. It had to be a wish. The only paradise perishable humans can have. Thousands of years, humans' wishes perished, but one reached the star. That was a miracle. More so because that star was a very good one. The star answered the humans and descended to Earth. Then everything began. That's like the beginnings of ergo like technology. That's when people started like harvesting ergo, like crystallized form. Listen, my brothers and sisters, I'll tell you about ancient secrets. A star that was curious about humans pretended to be human, then became one. Humans saw its splendor and called it an angel. Although its form was the same, its substance was different. The undying substance, the breath of metal that lives forever. That is the reason humans wished for an angel. An angel gladly shared immortality with humans. That blessing wasn't for everyone. An angel's gift was something humans dare not enjoy. Many humans died with hope in their hearts. Ones who lived harbored rage instead of death. Eventually, humans destroyed and burned their hope on their own. That is how the angel became the god torn to death. Today, there are definitely those who survived with the blessing. They, the immortal ones, still walk and wish for the resurrection of God. I clearly told the truth I witnessed. Now you shall all follow this path. Okay. Well, that doesn't answer how Carlo died, but still, good to know. Tried out Young. I don't know what that is. Well, with, I think that's just about Souls-like from China. Huh. Well, I think that's just about everything that there is to do. I should... Klaus's Hotel Review. As a world-renowned collector, I would have been negligent if I had not left a review of this establishment. I hope this helps inform future guests of the state of the hotel. Rating 4 out of 5. Though dingy and lacking basic amenities, this hotel is still the safest place in all of Krat. An added addendum is scribbled at the bottom. Really leads like a proper monthly landmark guide, wouldn't you say?
A great weapon, Colin.
Welcome to Hotel.
Nope. Well, there is a full moonstone of the Covenant. I should buy that before I go into New Game Plus. Started to say something to you about the message that got caught by Automod. Yeah, so the part that it flagged, so you were saying that you watched someone playing and they used that sword to absolutely decimate the Black Rabbit Brotherhood fight. And the part that was highlighted that Automod said was like, hey, are you sure you want to put this in chat? Was it just highlighted decimate the black? It's like, oh, come on, Automod, you know that's not what's being said here. Automod, you're reading this in bad faith.
I just want safety for... That's why I should make sure.
I need to see if I can find... Yes! Bell collar! Oh, and I've got to check the garden. Aha! My doohickey has bloomed! Golden rose.
Wow, look at it. So beautiful.
A golden rose that miraculously bloomed from a seed planted long ago in the garden. It may be used to decorate something in the hotel. However meager, the boys' fight transcends the boundaries of time and alters fate itself. A golden tribute to the stories left behind, beyond the infinite repetition of time. And with how many humanity things you get by doing the DLC, if I hadn't already collected that golden lie, that wooden nose would have been like all the way out to here. It would have been knocking over this stack of chairs. The gramophone now holds a cherished memory. Well, I think that is just about everything that there is to do in Lies of P. What a good game.
Welcome to Hotel.
I just want safety. That's why I should make...
There. I can get it to +4. Then it'll have to be a New Game Plus where I upgrade it to +5. But I've got plenty of other weapons to tide me over until then. Got Pale Knights, Proof of Humanity, my old faithful, La Vendetta. Oh, but I should. Oh! I don't have enough, I need a little more ergo.
I just want safe. That's why I should make sure.
Alright. Get a little bit more damage by making that scale A with strength. Yeah, I am eager to see what they do with the with their next game. Neo Wiz, I think that was the name of the studio. Yes, Mordred Simp, you did in fact miss literally everything. I did the final area of the DLC, I fought the final boss, and we just finished out, like, tying up all the loose ends. Oh, I'm so sorry, you came at, like, just the wrong time. I mean, I can at least show you this cool-ass sword that I got. Check this out. Ain't that some shit? Yeah, that is the reward for beating the DLC, is you get a cool sword that lets you do Judgment Cut End. This guy was so nothing. Why does this guy get a spot in the fucking boss replay? This dude is so nothing. Here, why don't I... Just so you're not here for nothing, let's try a rematch against Nameless Puppet. With my new sword. Okay. Infection Grindstone. This is a corpse made into a replacement body for Carlo. Pretty much, yeah. The end of the base game, Geppetto wants us to surrender his heart so that he can put it back into Carlo. So this is like... presumably, like, I guess, like a puppet made from Carlo's corpse. Oh wow, the rose sword is fragile. Clean! Well, I'd say that's proof that I'll be able to beat this guy on New Game Plus, because that was difficulty 2. Someone on YouTube said that this game is the story of the Tin Man gaining his heart in the same vein as Oz. I could definitely see it. I could see, Pinocchio, Carlo here as the Tin Man in Dorothy's story. That'd be an interesting idea. It'd be really cool if Carlo shows up in the Dorothy game, whatever the next one is, and like if you have a finished game file, it will dress them up or change things depending on what you used. Cowardly Lion or the Scarecrow? Well, what they've talked about most directly is Dorothy or herself. So I would think that we might be getting whatever the Dorothy game is, but I don't know what that would look like. Because I also... Because Carlo filling in as the Tin Man for the Wizard of Oz group is really kind of coincidental, because he's Pinocchio first and foremost. And puppets being robots in this game is more kind of coincidental to making him also become the Tin Man. Level Up Girl will end up being Princess Ozma. Yeah, that sounds about right. That, or like Dorothy herself is the Level Up Girl. Actual Tin Man in that story is going to be the broken puppet in the swamp. That could be another one, yeah. Oh, I can't sharpen my weapon. Anyway, I don't think there's anything left for me to do in this completed game, so... Alright. Collectibles other than records. Brought supply boxes and your Vanini collection. Anything else stayed. Alright, start next playthrough! Oh yeah, I've been playing on the highest difficulty the whole time. Legendary Stalker mode. Easy mode, normal, and then... The difficulties are normal, easy, and super easy. Alright, it's time to go back to the past so we can live out the whole journey one more time. In honor of the great writer, Carlo Collodi, who I believe is the original author of Pinocchio.
Geppetto's puppet. We need your help.
You know, starting out in this outfit... You wish to reset the Porgan. No, I like my Porgan the way it is. Starting out in this outfit feels really darkly fitting, considering the last time we saw Leia and Romeo was Geppetto coming up on them as, like, Leia's dying. Yeah, P has come too.
Ah, there you are.
soon.
I see they got Jiminy too. But we have to hurry. My name is Sophia.
Okay, yeah, no, this should be the
Please come
starting
to Hotel
outfit.
Krot, and I'll explain what's happening.
Because
Jiminy, please escort him to the hotel.
Gemini was Leia's companion. She had the lamp on her belt. Gemini originally belonged to her. And, like, the whole description in her mask is about her, like, feeling self-conscious and looking to him for guidance. Like, if you start in this outfit and with the lamp being there, Geppetto murdered, Leia and Romeo right there, right after you finish the DLC. You defeat Arlecchino and save, Romeo, and then after you disappear, Geppetto just rolls up, tears Romeo's heart out, and kills Leia, and takes her stuff. Geppetto, you were right about one thing. Carlo's life was better without you in any part of it. Take a look at Geppetto's... Yep, I've still got all me arms. I'll show off the, blade thrower for a little bit. Modify arms. Don't have any Legion calibers to spend. Activate the Porgan. Ooh! Phase 6? What do we have here? Extra weapon slot, so you can hold 3 weapons. Ooh, restore weapon durability when executing a perfect guard. And improve the effectiveness, the efficacy of your healing. That's a really good way to do, like, a new game progression. Because there's a total of, like, 48 courts in the game. Between, what I spent in the base game and the DLC, it comes out to, like, 48-something courts. Because, like, 39 in the base game, and I got, like, 9 more in the DLC. 1, 2, 3, 4... 5 there. Yeah, so, like, there's, like, 9 quartz in the DLC, and then, like, 39 in the base game, so a total of 48. And then, yeah. So adding new phases of this, plus this upgrade tree, that's a really good way to incentivize doing new games to keep getting stronger. Ah, back to where it all began. I imagine it wouldn't take very many, New Game, Plus cycles to get, like, every possible upgrade on the Porgan. Grand Exhibition. And these dudes got no chance. see. Let's just get an idea.
You cannot see in the dark. Switch me on, and you will run away.
It still does kind of leave the question in my mind of what is Gemini anyway? Because Gemini is like a puppet. But, like, he seems fully aware. But, like, is he sapient? Was he built that way on purpose? What's your story, little cricket man? Backstab tutorial! Holy shit, that was way overkill! The big guy that's down there, that'll be a good, good test of the blade arm. Yep. Resident Evil. Ah, we all got killed. It was real bad. Yeah, I've been putting off doing New Game Plus on this game for so long. And it is specifically because of the DLC that I put off doing New Game Plus, because I've had this situation before of going into New Game Plus on, like, a Souls-like game, and then the DLC happens, and now the DLC is all scaled to New Game Plus when I haven't done it before. It was one of the Dark Souls. Oh. +1 version of that very first armor piece. Slightly heavier, but slightly better defense. Okay, so we're just gonna get, I never got a new, like, defense, like, primary defense piece. Just the, like, the balanced, distance ones. Let's get up to Parade Master. I wonder how long it'll take me to hit Parade Master. Because since I'm in New Game Plus, I should be able to see what bosses are saying. Ons. Oh wait, that's at Valentinus? In honor of Valentinus, who erected the cornerstone of origin. Plans on another game to stream? Nothing specific at the moment. I've been thinking about doing a Nikke stream where I just review like older events, specifically Red Ash and Overzone, because those are the events that are focused on Goddess Squad, that really set like all the tone for it. Watching those older events is like, it puts everything into perspective. Everything makes sense once you've seen Red Ash and Overzone. Of, like, why is everyone the way that they are? I think I'd also include the, in that, I would also include all of the events where Eleg is featured, because Eleg is actually, like, a really important character in terms of, like, the arc as a modern setting. Like, the anniversary events, the Eleg events, all of those, I'd say, are worth going into, just for understanding, like, both the tone and the story. Maybe the Breddy event, the event where Breddy debuted, because that's another one of, like, the tone of what life is like in the arc, and the kind of people we're dealing with. Can I throw up? I can throw up to where you are. The shotgun cannot aim upwards. Didn't even drop anything. What a fucking cheapskate. That's locked. Yeah, that's my only real plan for what I'm gonna be streaming after Lies of P. I think I may have had another idea, but it is lost to the ether at the moment. Oh, I was thinking about new stuff in FF14, but then I decided no, actually I don't want to stream that. FF14 is me time. Yeah, I definitely want to do the Nikke, like, lore recap, but otherwise, I'd have to look through my, my, like, Steam library, and, like, think about if there's anything in particular I want to take a look at. Saving for either a Switch 2 or a Steam Deck, which would you recommend? Probably a Switch 2. Like, a Steam Deck doesn't let you do anything new. A Steam Deck, you just get to play the games you already have on Steam, just in a semi-portable fashion. Steam Deck, you can emulate everything, I suppose, but yeah, okay. I would say that if you do a lot of emulation and you like emulating games, then Steam Deck would probably be the way to go. If you have any interest in the newer Nintendo games, then Switch 2 would be the way. I don't plan on getting either. Yeah, I've heard that that the Steam Deck is just like a handheld computer. A little mini handheld PC. Switch 2 will have Bloodborne 2, though. Duskbloods is not Bloodborne 2. And we should not give it that respect. It is going... From what we have seen, it looks like it's going to be probably closer to Night Rain. And, like, you know, if you like Night Rain, great. Like, personally, I don't plan on getting either. I have no need for a... I have no desire to have a second, slightly weaker computer that just because it's portable. And I don't respect Nintendo, so I'm not buying a Steam Deck. Not a Steam Deck, a Switch 2.
A powerful parade puppet is blocking the entrance, and that's the only way in. So please, be careful.
Hello there. I didn't think that... You didn't hear? You ought to buy... Out here alone?
Ah! Proposal Flower Wolf. In gold! I'll buy a golden record. Yep, Parade Master.
This is called a Stargazer. A marvelous device.
Puppet threshold exceeds danger estimates. Please reduce puppet numbers.
As we are not strong enough to beat the puppets. But if I let my gather ergo, clever one, but the Stargazer's strength doesn't last forever. So be careful with it.
I don't have... Oh, I do have enough ergo to get a single level. Oh, yeah, I could switch to the cutting grindstone. I've got the, I should see how much that boosts the damage of the, whatchamacallit, of Judgment Cut. Also, just something I wanted to add before it's too far out of memory. The clothes that Romeo... The clothes that Romeo was wearing at the very end of the DLC when Geppetto ominously walks over to Romeo and Leia. He's wearing the same, like, frilly white shirt that you start the game in. So, it is entirely plausible that the body we are using is actually Romeo's body. Like, it's very plausible that we are playing as Carlo's heart in Romeo's body. Which would add just a whole other layer to how fucked Geppetto is. Bad children get the stick! Parade Master, you can't be saying that! Well, there's a puppet body inside the King of Puppets, and that is Romeo. But I'm not sure how much of that is, like, purely mechanical versus organic. If that makes sense. It definitely seems like, what do you call it? It's definitely the clothes that that Romeo was wearing at the end when he gets killed. That you start the game with. All right, broke your shit. Come on, back off. Now, let's see how much damage this does. Could have given the king a real festival. I could have, but I won't. Yeah, no, I can tell that there is some weird-ass, like, separation of the mind, body, and soul going on with this game. Like, it is very unclear if, like, is the nameless puppet, like, Carlo's, like, actual, like, original body that's been now converted into, like, some kind of, like, cyborg, corpse monster? And it's Geppetto's intention to put Carlo's heart back into that. How much of, like, we know that Romeo's, like, mind and heart are in the Puppet King, but he's still, like, subjected to, like, the Grand Covenant to some extent.
Security excludes puppets like you. So you'll have to lie to get inside. You're a special puppet after all.
And then there's the whole thing of, like, Arlecchino, where he's, like, and puppets gaining, like, sapience. That is, like, what define... There's very much a theme of what defines humanity. Is it... Like, at what is the degree of separation between your body and your mind and what have you that define what makes a person? And that's, like, a common thing throughout the game. So it's very unclear, like, whose, like, physical body this is and if that even matters when, like, the heart is Carlo's and that's what makes him who he is. Like, Romeo and the King of Puppets do look pretty similar, but it could be made in Romeo's image rather than his body being made into a puppet. Yeah, that's what I'm... Like, that's what I'm thinking. I'm a good boy.
Welcome to Hotel Krat.
The Lies of Him. I don't remember this intro sequence. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, this is the alchemists finding the meteorite. That's Geppetto developing the first, like, automated puppets with ergo crystals harvested by the alchemists, and the advent of technology in Krat. There's, yeah, the Ouroboros tome. That's Valentinus. And and then this is Geppetto making the puppet frenzy happen. Associate the phrase "peem" with Don Quixote and Sancho from Nimbus. I know, why Peem? Why do you associate Don Quixote with Peem? Now I'm just confused. Geppetto is so fucking insane. Like, the puppet frenzy was... Like, the puppet frenzy killed so many people. And ostensibly, the only purpose for it is so that he can get back at the alchemists. Yeah, I heard something about that. I got out of Limbus Company a while back during, it was Canto 5, the Ishmael chapter, just because I got fucking so sick of the final dungeon.
All over the city of Krot to find you. You must have questions. Geppetto will have answers, but we have to find him first. He was last seen on Elysian Boulevard. All of Krot is dangerous for humans, and that neighborhood is one of the scariest. Please find Geppetto on Elysian Boulevard. I'll explain more once you find him.
Yeah, Geppetto was already bad, and the DLC just, like, highlights... makes it even worse. Then the piercing hatred amulet that NP Nameless Puppet had multiple cores of ergo, implying he stuffed the ergo to every dead person in. Oh, is that the case? I'm pretty sure I have that. Oh no, because I didn't get that amulet because I got the scissors instead. I got the blade.
I heard about you from Geppetto, but to see you in person... Wow. You should take this. Geppetto left it with me.
Yeah, no, the frenzy was to harvest ergo and get a hold of the Arm of God that Simon Manus had in his possession.
You must be so... Oh, I know my way around weapons of... If any of your weapons need...
Hi, Kitty. Oh, Kitty won't be friends with... Because I am too... Because we've gone back to the past, and I am too puppety. I'm glad that the record player still has... the flowers on it.
Welcome to... My name is... Please let me know at Hotel Krot. Welcome to... The Grand Covenant is a set of absolute commands
Expand
imprinted on
your
puppets when they are
nose.
made. First law. Second law. A puppet made. Third law. A puppet. Fourth law. I've told you about the laws engraved upon every puppet.
Selling 2 quarts out the gate. Don't mind if I do.
Unexpected guests are welcome. We don't insist on reservations. Oh, I knew from the moment we met that you're Geppetto's puppet.
Yeah, because you helped look after Carlo.
Geppetto's skills are undiminished.
Yeah, Law Zero. The creator's name is Geppetto.
For Elysian Boulevard. If it doesn't turn up soon, we'll have to make a new coffin. Oh, it comes with a long. Please find that old man.
So off close and someone's been.
Thanks for keeping. I see you're here. Your lives are a rare. People on the outside are still afraid of puppets. I'm an old friend of Geppetto's. His son is like family to me. Make yourself at home. If you have any questions,
We should, if I recall, we can wear someone's memory and where's the gesture? Where's show off?
it suits you. For a moment there, you looked just like... Oh, forgive me. Rambling. When you get to my age, your memories are like good friends. And just as distracting.
You're right, Zelkaja. You're right. Miss Antonia, you definitely should have fucked Geppetto's wife. She would have been much happier with you. Hidoro? Maybe. Jenny, why did you give me this busted-ass, unupgraded arm? I can barely use this. Give me back my shotgun. Yeah, and I can't do further upgrades to the Porgan until I rescue Geppetto. Yeah, the name Midoro does not ring a bell. Oh, I already have access to the gold coin tree. Midoro is the reporter who got on the alchemist's bad side. Ah. I'm gonna save my fort so I can start working on these. I definitely want perfect guard durability and Estus healing. Alright, well, Lies of P is a good game. I would recommend it. What a good game. Like, really, just what a good game. There's a couple, there's one or two stinker, like, bosses. Like, listen. No matter how you slice it, the green monster of the swamp fucking sucks. And that big crocodile at the very start of the DLC, not so great. Everything else, though, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. Well, thank you again for joining me, everyone. And yeah, I think the next time I stream, I'll probably be doing that big Nikke like lore recap. So if you have any interest in the story of Nikke, look forward to that when I eventually get to it. Bye-bye, till next time. Thank you again for joining me. Bye.